Hey hockey fans, welcome into the final matchup preview of 2019. Pat Strong joined by the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon. And Rhett, the Flames were able to defend their home turf for the final game of the 2019 season, or I should say 2019 year, when they were able to take out the Pride in Slippery Rock, winning both games in a staggering fashion and really put the offense on display.
Yeah, they sure did. And, I owe an apology right now to Andy Clark, because I was in the midst of saying when he scored his first goal, this is a guy coming in here, he's going to play, he's going to be great in the face-off dot for you, defensively great, maybe not as much of a scoring threat. What does he do? Goes out and scores 2 goals, was all over the offensive zone.
Yeah, 5 points.
And he was just great. So nice job, Andy, and I hope they leave him in that spot next semester. Keep him in there on the line, too, with Bohinski, and just let them work magic. He creates space for others. He's going to the front of the net. He's solid defensively, so I'd love to see him stay in that role. And the Flames played extremely well this past weekend, and I like their game. And I like the fact, too, that even though coming in first game against the Rock, it took a little while for the offense to get going, in terms of, they did a good job of clogging up the neutral zone. That's what I'm saying Slippery Rock did. They kind of slowed things down, but the Flames battled through that. They didn't get frustrated, stuck to their game plan, and they, as we both saw, took that one away pretty cleanly.
Yeah, they really did, and I think that bodes well for them now, generating that momentum going into the new year because, as we said, a tough slate of games, but yeah. I think a couple things to look at. One, they're still going to be a top 10 team because they're currently 6th in the nation, but even more so, they've cemented themselves in that #1 ranking in the ESCHL standings.
Yeah, this is a group, I don't think they're going to fall from there either, to be honest. I know they're going on the road, and they're going to play some tough games, and maybe they split against Stony Brook. I don't know, but the Flames are a solid enough team that I think in the end they will prevail and be the #1 seed in the ESCHL out of the regular season.
And I think one of the biggest things, though, if you have to look going into the next season, you got to, obviously there's a game that I know you're probably excited about, but what's the one that you think everyone's excited about? Because you got to think it's got to be the rematch against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think that obviously is one to keep on your radar. A hidden one, though, is the Violets coming to town.
Oh, yeah,
that's a game.
True.
That's a matchup where, you go up there, you split. They're a sneakier team than I would have expected, sneaker in the sense that they're pretty good. They're not a bad hockey team, and the Flames are going to have to be prepared for that. You can't overlook this group because they can come in here and steal one away from me at home, and that's the only team, okay, I do believe that the Flames will be #1 in their conference when this whole season is over. And in Pat and I's mind, you kind of have first season, second season. First season, obviously, is first semester, and you hear us reference that. Second season coming up, and the second portion of this season, second season we call it, is going to be a grind for the Flames. And you play Stony Brook, like we mentioned. You play the Adrian Bulldogs, who are going to be a great challenge for you. And the Flames have gotten better since they played them first go around earlier in first semester. And then you got the Violets too, who obviously are no joke. So it's going to be a fun second semester of hockey at the LIC. But the Flames have done a lot of things well in semester #1. I think we've seen some bright spots that possibly we weren't expecting, and that's coming from Colin Baird.
Yeah.
He's proven himself. We didn't really know. We didn't know if he's going to be a bottom pair guy. Is he purely a stay-at-home defender? What is he going to be? And he has proven himself to be a capable top-pairing defenseman for the Flames when they need him to. He does a great job of getting pucks on net. He makes a great outlet pass. He can join into the rush, but he's very smart with his stick. He may not have the quickest foot speed, but positionally he is sound and makes up for that. And he has been, I think, the brightest spot, in my opinion, for this team. This is a guy that is just going to be an anchor for you defensively for the next 3 years after this. And going offensively, I think the lines have gelled pretty well together. You've got some younger bodies, but Bartel has provided you with quality minutes. I like the way the lines have been flowing. Bohinski, I said he's a guy that could score 50 points at the beginning of the year. Will he get to that total? I'm not sure, but the main thing I wanted to see was him adjust his game, stay out of the box, get more pucks on net, be more offensively dominant, and he's done that. Now, the only reason he won't get to 50 points is because the Flames have so many weapons, there's not enough puck to go around.
No, not at all, and I think that's been the unique thing because you even saw it this weekend. So many different guys contributed in the scoring, and a lot of names that people are familiar with, obviously, with Josh Fricks, Quinn Ryan. Quinn Ryan always has the Quinn Ryan show for some reason. Brock Thompson got involved, obviously Beard scored, but even, as you said, Andy Clark, you put him in a different role, and he fits in seamlessly. So obviously a lot of magic happening for the team that is second right now in scoring in the ACHA. But Rhett, obviously closing out the semester, we have to talk about one guy in particular who's been a great two-way centerman for the team and was the newly named captain coming to the season, and that's Devin Pierce, who unfortunately has to step away. But I mean, obviously, he's had a fantastic career in about his 2 years here playing for the Flames.
Yeah, you know, when he stepped onto the ice, once again, you have a new face come in, and he came in second semester, and we were kind of like, okay, is this guy going to be able to step in and do anything for the Flames? And boy, did he ever.
Yeah.
He was a leader. He was scoring offensively, great defensively. But off the ice, I think is what's more important here. Just a good guy. Like a great guy off the ice, loves the Lord, seems to bring people closer together instead of, you know, making a divide. He was the captain in the truest sense of the word of bringing that team together, and you saw it this season. It's a close-knit group of guys, and he was a big reason for that.
Yeah, it really was, and he'll definitely be missed, and his play will be missed. But that's it for the fall semester. Pat Strawn and Rhett McGibbon, thank you for tuning in so much and watching the videos, but also thank you for tuning in and more so to the broadcast, but even also following the Flames on social media. And if you haven't already, then what are you doing? Get off, you know, the laptop and go click the dial, right?
Yeah.
Follow.
And the most important thing, Pat.
Yeah, oh yeah, always. Jesus is the reason for this season. That was going to be my second point.
Oh,
but
okay.
you beat me to it.
Sorry.
He knew what I was going to say. But as I said, Pat Strawn, Rhett McGibbon. Have a good year.
See you guys.